Hi, I'm Tio.
And I'm Alan.
And today we're talking about working in a team. So how do you think you get the most out of a team?
You have a strategy, you have a plan. No one person or no one team is perfect. So you have to be flexible, you have to be able to change things. Very rarely will you win every single game as a season. So it's important not to get too down and disappointed when you don't win a game. But the important point is to learn what went wrong.
So say there is a bit of a conflict in the team. Two team members just don't get on for whatever reason.
Yeah.
How should someone confront that conflict?
There is always two sides to every story. So first and foremost, you have to listen. You have to be able to understand. You have to be able to negotiate. And you have to be able and willing to give a little bit of slack.
But what would happen if there is a team member that maybe isn't willing to collaborate?
He has to be told, he has to be pulled to one side. I believe in giving chances. You speak to the individual to see what it is, why he's doing that, and then you've got to give people a chance to try and change.
If they're not willing to collaborate at that point, it could affect the rest of the team.
That's
so
what
it's
happens.
Important to keep everyone...
Absolutely, the team is always far more important than any one individual.
If a person is maybe a little bit shy and they really enjoy the sport, but there's some more, predominant personalities in the team, they might feel compelled to just not talk about it or not bring it up to not upset people. But
everyone has different personalities. Some people will find it easier to talk than others. Some people will find it really difficult to listen. It's important not to get frustrated with yourself, whether you think you're the best or whether you think you're the worst. And confidence. I think confidence is such an important thing also. It's important to try and give people confidence, try and make people feel good about themselves, because after all, that's what we all want. If we feel good about ourselves, it brings the best out of you.
There are a lot of young people who maybe aren't very sporty, but there are a lot of positive sides to being part of a team and taking part in sport. What would you say some
Absolutely.
of those are?
First and foremost, making friends, gaining confidence, self-esteem.
You get to know yourself a bit better, and then you can put yourself into a structure, discipline, and you get positive feedback.
I was quite a shy guy when I was at school. It helped me moving away from home, because then I had to mix with other different individuals. I had to understand other people's needs. I had to understand that life wasn't about me. Life is about everything and everyone. And that's what I mean by being part of the team, looking after each other, watching each other's back, and understanding what everyone wanted and needed. And
now we'd like to hear from you. Let us know in the comments, what do you think makes a good team? Thanks for coming in and speaking to us, Alan.
Thanks for having me, thank you.
But we'll see you next week on Childline's YouTube channel. Bye.
Cheers.